Hello, welcome to Sketching with Gretchen. This project is inspired by the book called Arlo Needs Glasses by Barney Saltzberg. You're going to want to check out that book. You can find it on YouTube as a read-along. I'm sure you can find it at the library, or if you'd like to purchase it, you can buy it on Amazon. Go ahead and check out that book before you start your project. But I'm going to show you how to draw Arlo. So you're going to need a piece of white paper, and I'm using a Sharpie, but you can use a pencil. That way, if you make a mistake, you can always erase. So you're going to start out drawing Arlo by drawing a large letter U in the middle of your paper. And you generally want it a little bit larger than your hand, but don't trace around your hand to draw it, just kind of eyeball that. All right, now from here we're going to give him some shoulders. So we're going to draw a curved line from the side of the U down and on the other side as well. Okay, now we're going to finish the top of his head along with his ears. So to do that, we're just going to start towards the top of our paper, and we're going to draw a curved line that's going to come down the side of the paper, and then it's going to come back up and curve up to the side of his face. So top of his head, gentle curve down the side, curve back up and at the side of his face. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Top of his head, down the side of the paper, and then back up to the side of his face. Okay, so now we just need to add our details. So he needs some eyes, and we're gonna give him just some black beady eyes. And we also have to keep in mind that we're gonna add glasses to Arlo as well. And we wanna make sure that the glasses fit him. So when we draw our eyes, a good rule of thumb is to use 3 fingers and make sure your eyes have a space of about 3 finger width in between. So I'm going to put one eye here, and we're just drawing an oval and then filling it in. And then my other eye will go about here. Make this one a little bit bigger so it matches the other one. So there's his eyes. And now we're going to add this big black wet nose. So 2 ways you can draw a nose. You could just draw a big oval, or dogs' noses typically are triangular in shape. So if you draw a rounded triangular shape, so your corners will be rounded, then it'll look more like a realistic dog nose. And then you can color that in as well. Okay. That's good. All right, so from here, we have to give Arlo fur, because he's a dog and he's kind of fluffy. So to add fur, we're just gonna kind of sketch in some curved lines coming out from our lines that we made to draw Arlo. And notice that I'm going in different directions. I'm not just going in one direction like this. I'm just going in, curving them all different directions, because he's just kind of a scruffy, fluffy looking dog. Go down under the ear, side of his face needs some fur, under his chin, and over his shoulders. So if you just draw those curved lines just very randomly, and starting from that line that we drew to make his body, you can make it look like he's not outlined if you do it right. So you can add a few more up here. And this is easier to do. I would recommend once you have his body drawn, then you can get a Sharpie or a black marker and you can do this. And then you can always erase the pencil lines underneath. All right, so that kind of disguises my lines a little bit. So there's Arlo. Now from here, we can paint him, and you can paint him the color of dog, which are different color browns or tans. You can paint with watercolor. You could use tempera paint, whatever you're comfortable with. Just keep in mind that you want to see some of his fur, and if you've outlined everything in black Sharpie, that should still show up, and you'll just need to go around his eyes and his nose with the paint. Try not to paint over those unless you're painting inside them with black. All right, that's it for drawing Arlo. The next video we do, I will show you how to trace and cut out his glasses and then decorate them.